Everyone, this is me Sadia here, and I'm doing your October reading for the sign of Taurus. So I've already laid out the cards, and this is how I'm gonna be doing all the readings this month. I will pull out the cards, I will meditate on them, and then I will start the reading, recording the reading. So let me tell you how it is going to be. It is a general reading for the month of October, starting from obviously from the 1st through the end of October, and I have pulled out one card from the Romance Oracle cards, and one card from the Miracle cards by Lara Shah, which will be included at the end of the reading. I've laid out four cards with one additional card as an additional guidance from the play cards. So let me begin the reading. I hope you have a beautiful month ahead. I will be taking clarifier if I will need to take. You got Judgment, then Four of Wands. Wow, you have Two of Cups with Ace of Pentacles. They both were together, so I had to take both the cards. And then you have Eight of Diamonds with it. Then you have Three of Pentacles with Six of Cups. Then you have Two of Wands with the King of Swords. Wow, pretty much. Let me see this card. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And it seems like for those of you who have who have been who are who are in marriage already, or who have a relationship already with somebody in their life, I believe that you might have been through a rough phase in your life, in your love life, I would say, and that is going to end now. During the month of October, your prayers, your affirmations, your your wishes regarding your love life is going to give you is going to reward you for all the efforts that you have been putting in. And I do believe it's more like with the Judgment card paired with the Four of Wands. It's like you have waited for this a new chapter in your life with this same person that you are dealing with. And it's more like you for some of you, I do pick up the energies of the connection between the two of you um never kind of it has been, or it might have been, for some of you. Obviously it's a general reading, I cannot specify it. For some of you maybe it's different, but I do pick up that energy very strongly. For most of you, the connection between the two of you has been has been affected by the people around you, or around this person in their life. And um it has been more of the communication gap, more of the misunderstandings that brought you to the point where you were like, you didn't know where to go, how to solve this issue, how to bring back or restore the positive things that you used to have with this person. And you kind of I believe that in the month of September, or even before that, you might have started taking charge of your life back in your hands. It's like it was more like it's more like when you took the control of your life back in your hands, when you started thinking, okay, fine, like enough of having the other people spoiling this relationship for the two of you. So you took responsibility of everything, and that's when things will start. Things have started, because I do pick up that energy very strongly, that this you are entering into this month with a visible change which has been happening in the, maybe in the unseen world, but you can now physically, observe things changing in your life when it comes to this relationship especially. And I do believe um it's with two of cups paired with the ace of pentacle here. I don't pick up as somebody new in your life. It's more like with the eight of pentacles on top of it. It's more like you have been, trying to make it work since quite some time. And for some of you, maybe it has been, 8 months or 8 years maybe. But yeah, it has been, you both have been putting a lot into this relationship. It's just that none of you were ready to take responsibility of the things that were happening wrong in your life. And it was, both of you were to, I would say, because, you both were allowing the other, energies come into play and spoil your relationship with this person. It's like when you realize that, it's better that we keep this relationship or keep this, keep our bond intact so that nobody else or the third person come in between to spoil this for the two of you. I believe that's you both are, you and your partner has freed themselves from this third person or third party, or I don't see, negativity like third party situation involved in it, but it's more like, the people around you or the people around you, the partner you are dealing with, they have played their part in spoiling this relationship for you because you have allowed them. It's not like, nobody can come and, tell you that this is, this your partner is, it's more like, if you both have trust, if you both have a good bond together, if you communicate, if you don't let any misunderstandings, develop between the two of you, nobody can, spoil the relationship. So you have to take responsibility of it, it being the reason that, you both were not, maybe giving each other enough time, that that made you have misunderstandings between the two of you. So it's more like, I believe you are with the judgment and the four of wands card with the free yourself card here. It's more like you are taking responsibility back in your hands, and now you can see that, you have always wanted a peaceful relationship with this person in your life, and it has been both of you have been, putting the effort into it. It's just that, it somehow got unnoticed because there were other people involved. With this three of pentacle here, it's like, there is this couple standing here, and then there is this one person over there. So it has been like, somebody else or somebody in your environment, something that has been a source of it's more like, it has been since, maybe since you started, it has been there since you started. And it's more like, that whatever force or source or whatever you call it, whoever these people were or are, you are going to free yourself from them and from their negativity that was affecting your life. And it's more like you will be taking, you will be keeping your relationship more of keeping it to yourself between the two of you, rather than, sharing your deep secrets with the other people so they could, just spoil it for you, as they might have done in the past. I do see that with six of cups here and three of pentacles here. Like you might have thought that, this person is somebody you can trust, but they were not, trustworthy enough, and you shared things with them and they kind of, changed the whole thing up. And, that made you go through this trauma that you might have been going through quite some time, because with the judgment card here, and it's like it has been a long time that, you have had this feeling of a happy home life with this person, because the distance came between the two of you. And since you never were aware that you were not, that much connected with them, and you allowed this, misunderstanding to, flourish between the two of you, and that kind of, parted you, both in separate direction. It's like now when you take your when you take the control of your life back in your hands, things will start coming back to how they once were. Maybe when you started, maybe uh, maybe you never had this bond, and now you, because it is something that either you had it, way back in some, back in, maybe, like I said, maybe 8 years ago or something like that. It is some, long kind of time period. So now you are going to have this connection with this person in the month of October. And I believe the person you are dealing with, for some of you, this person is not right now with you, because you are ready to, it's more like you both are ready now, and you both are waiting for the time when you could be together. Because with the Two of Wands here and the globe of the globe in your hand, it's more like you are ready to explore everything with this person. But this person is not with you right now, but they will be, you will be together with this person soon. It's just it may be just a matter of 2 weeks, maybe 2 days, maybe 2 months, but you will be together. But I do see that the bond, that the connection that you have with this person is going to get stronger. But for that, you need to, for those of you who are still struggling with it, they need to free themselves, because they need to free themselves from the interference of the people around you, because that has been the reason why you have not been able to have that bond with this person. And for that matter of fact too, you are the one, or they are the one responsible, because you allowed this other people, other person to interfere in your life. So if you don't allow anybody to come between the two of you, nobody can, or nobody will ever come between the two of you. And I do see that, for those of you who are still struggling, free yourself from the interference of the people around you. Think for yourself, think for your relationship, and have faith, have trust in the person that you are dealing with, rather than having trust in the people around you or what they have to say. So always communicate with the person that is involved with you, rather than listening to the um, gossips and stuff like that. So don't let that spoil your relationship. And I do see that you are going to come back with this person very strongly when you do, because it will be a whole new chapter in your life with this same old person, I believe. And for those of you who are single, um, I do see that I would, it's more like, for those of you who are single, you need to, it's more like, for those of you who are single, I believe they might have been, in not so happy relationship in the past, and it's time for you to, come out of that negative emotions that is connected with that old relationship that you had. And once you detach yourself from this past relationship that went wrong for the two of you, and see the world, see relationships, see um see the whole world from a different perspective. With the Two of Wands here, you need to have the clarity, paired with the King of Swords here, you need to have a clarity of your mind, that the world, you can change the world with the way you look at it. It's like, if you start thinking, or if you start focusing on the positive things around you, several that that are there for you, you would your perspective will automatically change from the negative to positive, because you would be too focused on the positives to look or even see the negatives in anything or anybody in in your life. So for those of you who are single right now, they need to detach themselves from the past, from the negativities they have had been in the have been facing in the past, and detach yourself from that and try to see the world from a different perspective. And when you have done that work, it will take you time. It's not gonna happen like within a second or within a month or within a day. It's like it's a process. So you have to start taking baby steps towards from the judgment to working on yourself and to see the world from a different perspective, and then reach to the point where you will be receiving a love offer from somebody, or you will be offering love to somebody, and you will be ready to build a relationship. With Eight of Pentacles and Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles here, it's like you have to go through this process. Judgment, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and there you go towards the relationship that you would love to have in future. Because if you rush into from here to here, you will end up doing the same thing again, getting yourself hurt again. So there is the time is demanding you to free yourself, and don't don't take control of your life and do whatever makes you feel good. Meditate, pray, and think for yourself. Like you have to be happy to manifest anything good in your life, to bring forth anything good in your life. And if you are not happy from deep down inside, you cannot attract, or you cannot have a happy relationships. So you need to free yourself, and then you can have this person in your life who will bring you stability along with love. It's not going to be something like like your ex, or your past love connection that you had with somebody else. It's going to be something stable, it's going to be something meaningful. But for that, you need to go through the process, because it's like you are not in a good state of mind as of now. So you have to work on yourself to reach where you want to reach. So let me include this additional miracle card guidance for you for this month of October. Wow, it kind of resonates a lot with the whole reading. Let me show you the picture first. There you go. And let me read it for you. If there is a problem, there must be a solution. There you go. If you have had been having this issue with this person, there must have been a solution to which you never looked for, or you might maybe you never got the chance to see it from that perspective. And once you see it from a new perspective, you will be resolving all the issues. So this card reveals that you shall be very focused, that clarity of thought and a strong will. Have clarity of thought and a strong will. Do not be affected by the turmoil or chaos going on around you. Surge ahead with confidence if you feel you are right. Understand your life's purpose and reason. Gather your fragmented thoughts and move ahead with single-mindedness. Resolve all your past issues and clear your mind of unhappy memories. Good news from a distant land is foretold, and travel indicates success. A dispute or an old issue will be sorted out soon. You must live in the present. Seek for additional guidance. It is written for you to seek inner guidance, love, warmth, to go on with your life purpose. Do not live your life based on assumptions. Clarify all the issues. Expect the solution at an unexpected time and in an unexpected manner. So there you go. It's kind of it has kind of summarized the whole thing that I just explained in these cards, because it's more like once you realize that whatever issue you have, if you're never ready to talk about it, you will never be able to resolve the issue. So you have to take out time, talk to this person. And for those of you who are single and wanting to get into a new relationship, think of yourself first. Remove all the blockages that are keeping you blocked from having or entering into something new and something beautiful. Once you have done that work, you will be opened to receive the abundant love coming your way. And it's more like, you will not have to put in any effort. Once you are in that flow, everything will come to you effortlessly. So for that, you need to free yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Don't let the negativities around you kind of control you and your emotions. So just, like it says, seek inner guidance. And you can seek inner guidance through meditation, through prayers and affirmations. They will help you regain the clarity that you might have lost in the whole process, where you were, too much, allowing other people to kind of, interfere in your life and spoiling it for you, and for now and for your future. So take that control back in your hands, and once you do that, things will start happening in your favor. So that's pretty much it coming up for you for the month of October. If you're willing to get a personal reading, you can reach out to me on my email ID in the description box. I've also mentioned the details of the readings that I offer. So do check that out, and if you're willing to get a reading, you can reach me out. So till I do my next reading for the Taurus people, take care. Bye bye.